Welcome back, viewers. Syndrome here with Breaking the Stream Gaming. Today, I'll be continuing with my playthrough of Age of Wonders Planetfall, Galactic Empire mode. Now, on our last planet, we played the Amazon Xenoplague factions, and we had a relatively easy victory. We completed a secondary objective to capture both spacer dwellings. This time, we're going to be playing on a world that does not have any secondary win conditions, so this is going to have to be a legitimate last man standing, probably is going to be how we're going to win this one. Let's see here. So we have the game intensity set to hardcore, opponent level set to extreme. We are going to be starting at war with the Autonoms, which is rather disappointing because I really like the Autonoms. So hopefully we'll be able to make peace at some point with them. This is going to be an agri world, so food nodes are going to be quite common, and production nodes are going to be less common. Actually, they're going to be completely absent, so that has the potential to really change things up a bit for us. Also, tactical operations are not going to cost any energy. That is potentially a really good thing for me because I tend to play a low energy game, and I'm always weighing the options whether or not it's worth using tactical operations. Let's see here. Aggressive settlers means that we cannot buy settlements with influence. That is definitely going to change my early game strategy. It's always a priority for me to accumulate enough influence to acquire my first settlement, usually by turn 6 or 7 or so. But in this case, we're not going to be able to do that. So we're going to have to conquer that. Now, that's probably going to cost us a little bit of popularity with the Oathbound, which is the faction I'll be playing today. But, getting those early settlements is extremely important. Now, we do have some secondary objectives. These just will not result in a win condition. We'll get synthesis experience for integrating with the Autonoms. We will get Amazon experience for every food specialization that we build, and I frankly think that's going to be a ton of them given the traits of the world. For every defensive pact we forge, we'll gain experience with the Celestians. And for each settlement we conquer, we're going to gain a substantial renown and experience boost with the Xenoplague. All right, one thing that I did recall from last time, I'm going to go here into advanced setup, just to make sure that this gets set to simultaneous turns. I'm not sure why my system automatically turns that to classic, but I haven't been able to find a way to get rid of it. I'm also going to enable combat cards. I don't intend on using any of these, but at a certain point I probably will do a tactical combat just to show what the Oathbound units are capable of doing. I'm going to go ahead and select my commander. Syndrome the Pilot will be leading us in this planet. And let's see. Yeah, I think that's everything we need, so let's get started. Yes. Now I can requisition units, ops, and mods. Let's see if there's anything worth picking up here. I'm not really seeing much that I would ever use. I mean, technically, I think that there's an argument to be made that the Devar Prospector is a good buy, just because it will sort of pay for itself over time. Everything else, though, I prefer the Oathbound version, so I think that's it for units. I guess I might as well throw in something else. Why don't I just say the Shrike? Sure, why not? As far as ops go, let's see here. I'm going to be doing nothing but arc damage, so is there anything even useful? An emergency owl? That might be. I mean, that's a summonable scout, so yeah, I could see that being useful. Oh, no, never mind. I'm going to take the one that gives me energy for every combat. Wow. That is quite nice. Yeah, this is good too, but I think I'm going to stick with that energy one until I reach Empire rank 10. Okay. Let's see here. Any mods that are worth taking? What's this? Psionic attacks? No, thank you. Nanite injectors. It's a free... Well, actually, it's not a free heal, is it? No, I don't think so. We don't need the Xenoplague Parasite. And nothing else can really be used. I suppose I might as well take those nanite injectors. Okay, let's launch the game now, and we'll go from there. Alright, and here we're making Planetfall. Looks like we're going to be starting next to the Forgotten with a research node. Okay, here is our nearby settlement, which unfortunately we won't be able to buy anymore. Okay, let's see. Looks like to our south we have a anomalous site. To our north, we've got some Cosmite. To our east, we have some Cosmite. It's nice starting with those within the viewing range. So, right, the Oathbound. I forgot to go into more detail with that. The new faction that just came out with Star Kings. What we're doing here is we're playing a faction of noble warriors who are going around in giant battlesuits. Most of their units, I think all of them except for the Paladin Aspirant here, come in battlesuits. Actually, technically, no, that is itself a battlesuit. It's just still a biological unit. This Protector here is the first of the major battlesuits, though. Our leader here is going to be starting off in a Marquee battlesuit. It's a support unit, and it's rather nice. It has a good long-range attack, but a lot of buffing abilities. Not to mention, it floats, which means that eventually, once we're in Champions as our heroes, we'll be able to keep our newly recruited heroes up to speed with the group. Now, since I did include Cinder Pilot in our last playthrough, he's going to be starting at level 2. So I already have some skill points to spend. Let's go ahead and give him something good. Attenuators are always good. That grants 1 level of stagger resistance and +1 status effect resistance while in a vehicle, which makes him immune to stagger. And what else can we take? You know what? Since I know that we're going to be going down to that anomalous site right off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and give him Archaeology Adept as well. Okay, let's see. I'm going to take my Skyre here and send it up to the Forgotten just to get that first quest. Alright. A couple of units to kill. Nothing major does not appear. And it looks like we'll have to take them out next turn. As for this other Skyre, let's go ahead and just send it on its way. I suppose that I should scout out a good location to build my first colony. I'm definitely going to want to build it towards one of those Cosmite nodes. You know what? It's already up here. Why don't I just go ahead and keep sending it north? Yes, I believe that my leader started with the data repository, so we're going to be starting with a couple technologies right off the bat here. Entropy, 2 entropy skills. Okay, in our colony, we are going to build, well, let's see. I didn't actually even take a look at what we have around us. So we definitely have food production capabilities, so there's a good argument to be made for making this our agricultural center. On the flip side of that, though, we could just make this a pretty good production center. Now, because we do... learning center. Never mind. Why not just take a look and see what buildings they have around here? No help there. Certain structures will give bonuses to units that are created. So, for example, this influence structure gives units created in the colony plus 10 accuracy on attacks. This happiness one doesn't do anything for units. And that's about it down there. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of production up to the north here. At least 3 double chevron production sites. So those are within easy range of us. We could just take this research one and then go into production and have our production colonies set up. You know what? I think that probably makes a lot of sense. So I think I'm going to head south first and take this food production site. That'll give me a good boost on gaining colonizers, or rather, colonists. And from there, I'll expand to the north. Since I'm not going to be spending my influence to capture a nearby settlement, I can just use it instead to buy this Mathematic Institute of Technology off of Forgot. So, that being said, I think that our first... I think that we're going to go ahead and build the central replicator factory. That'll speed along our production quite a bit. Usually I don't go for that right off the bat, but I think it makes sense here. Okay. One last thing to do. I'm just going to set my colonists to all produce food this turn, and then we'll end it. All right, we're going to take our full stack here, and we're just going to move on to this unit. That's actually a pretty powerful stack there, but hopefully we don't take too many casualties. Okay, none at all. Not a problem. Now we might as well claim this food center, and that's a much easier fight. All right, that already gets us up to population 4, so we can immediately turn around and claim this sector. Now, since I'm here, I'm going to head over to this anomalous site, although apparently it's going to take a while. I'm actually going to send my leader out separately, just because he could get there quicker. And from there, we'll leave our stack there for a couple of turns until we complete it, just to get them a bit of experience. I find that leveled up units survive much better early on. All right, so, I think we're going to start building our colonizer. And I think, since we're not going to be focusing on this as a food production center, we're going to make this colonizer our second colony as our food production site, and I'm probably going to drop it down right here in the Fell Lands. They'll be able to expand into the Arborean Zone, get a 2 food symbol right off the bat. Hopefully this territory here is also a 2 food symbol one, but we'll find that out shortly. And then they can expand out into the water, both to grab that Cosmite and also to grab the food benefits that you get from having a water node. All right, let's see. This guy, let's go ahead and send him way up north here. Okay, nothing important up there. I think I'm actually just going to set him to auto-explode. All right, technology. So my strategy as Oathbound is very simple. I get champions, and then I get beacons of hope. And then I'm basically good. I'll also get the stun module, and eventually the, what's it called? The Positron discharge shield. But those are much lower priority. So first goal is always going straight to champions. It's kind of far off at the moment, but our research should increase pretty quickly from here. Let's see, I think that for our first research, let's go ahead and get frontier facilities. All right, I think that all looks good. So let's end it there. All right, let's give them a food node. We're going to go ahead and start clearing vegetation here with our leader stack while we move our support units up slowly across the mountains. Let's see. I don't want to put him on Auto Explorer just yet. I'm going to just get him a little bit further away and then do it. Okay. The only question is, do I want to fast produce that? I'll probably fast produce that next turn. Now, this wildlife spawner is going to cause some issues for us here in the Fell Lands. But the Oathbound are rather good at defending, so as long as we get that first level of infrastructure up, they should be fine to hold off the random stacks that spawn off of there. That's the reason that I'm going for frontier facilities first. So I'm going to go ahead and fast produce them just to get them out a little bit quicker, and then they should be able to make it there next turn. All right, level 3 on a commander. Let's go ahead and what do we want to make him? Do I give him skills or do I make him a colony lord right off the bat? Wouldn't be a terrible idea to make him an agrarian lord, but no, I think that we're going to go ahead and take the important abilities here. So we're going to get Intuitive Strikes and Trailblazer. Trailblazer is going to give him fast movement, which will put his movement speed up to 40. And Intuitive Strikes is going to give him 20% damage on all abilities if he has precognition, which he's going to have quite often. Colonizer, let's go ahead and drop them down here. Ah, that's right. You know, where did my guy go? I changed my mind. I'm going to send him back so that he can buy the research site off of the Forgotten there. The rest of our army has finally made it, and now we're just going to enter. It looks like we have an event already. Ooh, that's a mean one to get this early on. Yeah, 50% loose food production. The turn that we get our first colony out. That's, okay, well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead over here. Whoa, not what I meant to do. Oh, right, we haven't even researched the food development yet. Let's do that. And also, we're going to go ahead and split our people between food and research. And yes, we will be casting Builder because we like to rely on infrastructure. Well, that's nice. I'll take it. I was going to research that shortly anyway. Let's see here. Ooh, I believe that this is one that will give us a custom reassembler if we win. Now, the reassembler is an extremely powerful unit that the assembly gets. Yeah, I think that I'm going to go ahead and linger here for 2 more turns to get that unit. That'll actually help us quite a bit early game. Unfortunately, we won't get the mods that the reassembler needs to really become powerful, but we'll get enough good out of that. Oh, that's potentially a problem. So this spawner did spawn a stack here. Luckily, they can't make it to the archives this turn, but let's definitely start that infrastructure. And unlike what I normally do, I'm going to put those people right in. That doesn't make any difference. No, I'm going to put them into population. 8 population. Is that even worth it? No, let's go ahead and put them both into research for now. Oof, I hate this event. Okay, what do we want to do in our capital? 4 turns out from food development. Oof, that is a long time. You know, I think I might generate knowledge to get that much quicker. Okay. What do I need for the Pioneer? I need to build a specialization and upgrade a sector to level 4. Oh, right. I don't have the food one yet. Oh, and it looks like I just got something. I built a food exploit, so I got some experience with Amazons and also some renown. So what do I want to buy here? Now, I don't really need the Prospector or the Shrike yet. Those nanite injectors could be useful, but I think I'm just going to save up for Wasteland Scavengers. Okay, I'll go ahead and end turn there. Oh boy. I am 3 energy short from being able to fast produce that. Oh. Well, I don't like doing this because I do like these Watcher Scrolls, but I'm going to go ahead and take those off and sell them. Sometimes you need to do what you need to do to protect your colonies. So I'm going to fast produce that standard infrastructure, giving us 480, which should be more than enough to hold off those guys there. Let's go ahead and build a... no. I'm going to build a central science lab. We're going to be producing plenty of food out of this place. Forgotten are giving us a production quest. I hate production quests, so I'm just going to decline that. Let's see. Should be able to buy that next turn, although it's going to be quite a while before we can annex another sector there. Okay, I think that should be good. And they didn't even go there. Oh. Maybe this was not the quest I thought it was. But in any case, I really like that 200 energy and also this overgrown bio. Okay, so I'm definitely accepting that reward. Okay. Well, there's another anomalous site right over there. I mean, wouldn't be a ooh. Well, we've got the Autonoms right there, and we're at war with them, so that's a little bit less than ideal. But we'll see what we can do with that. Go ahead and take that reward there. And now I will go ahead and put that on auto exploration. Let's see, this stack here shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's level up before we do anything else, though, and get the Field Repair Droid. An amazing ability. Gives regeneration to vehicles piloted by this hero, and also basically resurgence. If the vehicle is destroyed, it comes back with 50% at the end of battle. It's a critical skill. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and send to... No. I take that back. This is a level up site, so I definitely want everybody to step on that one. So I'll get that next turn. Okay, we now have the food development. Let's go ahead and take production while it's free, and aquatic deployment too while we're at it. Next up, we'll go ahead and take colony infrastructure. Well, actually, no. We should get some doctrines going. Okay, they're in pretty good shape, actually. Let's go ahead and build banners of protection. That'll be all that they ever need in terms of defenses, I think. We'll go ahead and build a colony exploit here. We're going to start, well, since this isn't going to be a food production colony, we really only need the food plantation. And then we'll build the sector upgrade. I think that looks good. Okay, and we're being attacked up there, but we should easily defend that. I did notice this teleporter here. Where does that take us? Short little hop there. All right, let's get everybody another level here. No casualties, that's nice. Another level on our leader. Oh boy, we're rising quickly. Next level, I'll be ready to get advanced piloting, which means then I'm going to get archaeology expert. I've already started down on that path, and I'm headed right to another one right now, so why not? Let's see, Watcher ranks, 1 research away from champions. Alright, now where are we going to head with these guys? Yeah, I think I'm going to head straight there. Okay, everything is looking good here. Now, once we've finished this exploration node, I think that I'll go ahead and head for that colony and capture it. Ooh, attacking army. 1,000 strength. That is a lot for this point. Okay, well, luckily we have a hero ready to join us, so let's definitely recruit them. And we'll get them into the fight as quickly as we can. Let's see. Geez, 1,000. Well, all of our units are pretty leveled so far. Guess I can at least put a mod on the leader here. Yeah, that'll be, it's going to be kind of a close fight, I think. I think that with operations we should be able to win it, but, ooh. Actually, the colony might be better at defending against that than we are, so... Okay, I think that I'm actually okay with where that's headed. Now that that stupid event is over, I'm going to start actually splitting our units, or our colonists, between food and research in both colonies. Oh, did I finish economist? I did. Wonderful. Okay, so I need as many doctrine slots as I can get right now because I have 2 doctrines that I really want to use that I don't have slots for yet. So 3 turns until our next doctrine slot, and then we'll take quantum gain after that for a 3rd. In terms of what to produce, though, I mean, God, I could produce another colonist, but I think that I want to at least wait until I get 8 people so that I can claim this institute. So instead of that, let's go ahead and build a recreation dome. We'll need those eventually anyway. Who? The Forgotten are demanding Cosmite. I don't like doing that, but I'm going to give it to them. I kind of wonder if I can try to make peace with the Autonoms. Let's actually look into that right now. I'm going to start the clearing the vegetation. Here we have the Autonom one. 150 and 30 influence. You know what? I'm okay with that. Okay, that puts us at peace with the Autonoms, so they'll both start giving us quests. And also, that 1,000 strength army disappeared, so we're good now. I was a little bit worried about that. Okay, here we have an Empire quest. We'll take care of those as soon as we're done with the anomalous site here. And our new hero, yeah, let's continue pushing them over there. I'm going to go ahead and send this prime rank Skyre out to explore our territory. So let's just head this way. In terms of what to produce, and let's just go ahead and build a rec dome. You know what? For 20 energy, I'm going to fast produce that, and I will go ahead and just produce research. Get us down by another turn or so. Okay, we're being attacked here. I'm not terribly concerned. Oh, I guess I should have been. Well, only 1 unit survived, so not Not the end of the world. That'll teach me for hubris, though. Okay, we'll go ahead and... Darn, they're level 8 now, too. We'll move them up here, and that should be able to get there in another turn or two. Also have a kill quest there, so, you know, quests just all over the place. You know what, given how that fight just went, I am going to go ahead and build standard infrastructure, at least in our capital there. They can annex another, but I'm going to hold off until I can reclaim the Mathematics Institute. And also this territory can reclaim. Oh, actually, that's excellent. That's even better than I'd hoped for. So they're definitely going to be our population production center. Oh, they have a second Cosmi node down here in the water, too. Okay, well, I am always a fan of double Cosmi, so let's go ahead and get them. Oh, shoot. Okay, well... I'm not sure where to put them just yet. It's going to be several turns until I can buy this biodome. But it's also going to be several turns until I can buy that Arborian zone. So do I get a wasted colony, or do I just sit on it and wait? I don't like the idea of waiting, so why don't I go ahead and grab this colony, and I'll just turn it into a residential sector. All right, we've met the first fellow commander on the map. I'm always polite to the first one. They're on a separate continent, and they're decently far away, so I think I'm okay with that. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and build residential sector. We have our first doctrine slots. We'll go ahead and cast the Economist. I think that the economic benefits are more important than the combat benefits just yet. Man, another production quest that would decline. Okay. I could have done without that one, but that's fine. Let's see. Do we claim the Ark as a weapon, or do we awaken the Ark's occupants and have a fight on our hands? I think we claim the Ark as a weapon. All right. I think that this is probably a good stopping point for this video, so I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. And I'll pick it up next time as we continue our conquest. Thanks for viewing. Take care.